Morning, guys. I took the day off hunting yesterday. It was fantastic. I had the most relaxing day. And I thought, gee, I'm going to take tomorrow off too. And then my wife came home from work and she said, I'm off tomorrow. And I thought, that's great. What are we going to do? And she said, I never get the day off. At home alone, no kids, nobody bothering me. You're going hunting. So, here's to deer hunting day 7. So I've been dropped off here in the hardwood, but I'm going to try something different. I know there's a swamp half a mile from here. I'm going to go down to the swamp and I'm going to moose hunt today. Dad doesn't know that. Does it really matter? No. Whatever I see, buck, calf, we'll go for either or. An old road. It's kind of going in the direction I want. Yeah, look at that. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe Gary needs to get up there. Well, I'm gonna pass this one up, guys. It's just pretty rickety looking. Nobody's been here this year. He's got a feeder over here and it's full of leaves. So I'm going to carry on with my plan down to the swamp. It's really windy and cold. I wouldn't be surprised if it snows today. It just has that feel to it. What am I looking at down there? Looks like a set of eyes. Nightcrawler, something white lying down on the ground with 2 eyes looking at me. That's what it looks like. Yeah, come get some 308 if you so bother. I'm hiding beside a big maple. It is cold. The wind is relentless. By far the coldest day we've had. And I'm missing a layer. I forgot a long shirt underneath. Not a good day to do that. I've got the Frozen theme song stuck in my head. Down in the hemlock swamp, kind of out of the wind. Still cold, but a beautiful spot down here. Yeah, it's pretty much four-wheeler territory from here on. And I don't feel like getting stuck. Well, look what we found. I think the old man's going to use the facilities. Either that or he's going to steal it. Not clean enough for you or what?
It's falling apart. You couldn't lift it up.
Good morning. Deer season day 8. Today is the final day for deer season. It's do or die time for Gary. I'm heading out bright and early, minus the bright. I think it's raining. I didn't even check the weather. I have no choice. It doesn't matter what it does today. I have to go. Today's the final day. Dad is raring to go, so let's do this. The final day of deer season. Well, it is very wet on the ground, but no raindrops hitting my windshield. Fingers crossed. It is going to be a wet last day of hunting. The bush is already wet. The good thing about that is it's quiet, right? All the crunchy leaves will get softened up, and the deer don't hear you walking around on rainy days. It's just not nice for equipment and guns and scopes, clothing. I'm up behind Dad's. It's raining pretty good. I'm just going to go back and sit in the swamp for an hour and a half and get soaked. He's angry. That looks like a moose. Man, that looks like a moose. That is a moose. That is a freaking moose. I watched that thing for 10 minutes. That was a cow moose. I don't have a cow tag. And I have no video camera today, so you get what you get, but that thing never moved. They can't hear us. They can't smell us in the rain. I didn't see a calf. And I'm 300 yards behind Dad's house. I gotta go back down there and get the guys. Maybe we're just gonna hunt right here today. She could have a calf. I didn't see one. Kind of looked like a donkey. When I looked over, I saw this big round belly. But I knew it wasn't a turned over stump because it wasn't connected to the ground. So I was walking along, I just looked up and over to my left, 70 yards away, and she was just standing there. So I got to get these guys if they're still here. We didn't really make a plan this morning, so they might have went somewhere in the truck. I don't know.
Who am I kidding? I've been standing out here in the rain for an hour. I know. They're sitting at the table having coffee. Guaranteed. How many moose have you guys seen this morning? Kind of hard to see them at the coffee table. Well, we're gonna head back up and at least see if we can find a calf track. If that's the case, then we'll hunt up here today. One's got a bionic hip, the other one needs one. The cow will be 2 provinces over by the time we get back up here. So there are 2 moose here. And the crap that I showed you guys looks pretty small. Could be gone anywhere. The track just keeps heading west from where I was. How far they've gone, I don't know. I can hear the moose on the other side of this swamp. I know half of you right now are saying, "Run, moose, run." I'm begging, please don't run. I've come 1.5 miles. Yeah, that was the moose, breaking brush and going in the wrong direction. I'm pushing to Dad and Harv, so that's why I can make a bit of noise. But we are definitely heading in the wrong direction. I got a mile hike back to those guys. Well, that's what you're after, right? Some excitement when you get out here. There is still 2 days of moose season left. Do I think it's worth coming back up here? No. Neither Harv or Dad can make it down here, so I'm a single man hunting this swamp, and it's treacherous. So, you know what? Because these are right behind the house, I'm happy to let them go anyway. It's like the deer around my place, right? Keep them around and then you'll have lots of animals. We'll go hunt somewhere else. Wet and thick in here, guys. I could wring my hat out right about now. Not sure if my earmuffs are going to work after today. Moose tracks every inch of the way down here. The ones I was chasing are long gone behind me, but God knows there could be anything else in here. Maybe a big old swamp buck. I could push anything out to those guys, so you got to stay optimistic, right? It's my middle name. Some days.
Okay. I thought he was gone. I said, "Oh no, he's heading for the pub." I said.
I should have headed for the pub. At least I would have got something rewarding. Well, it looks like the rain might turn to snow.
As long as it's not wet snow.
Looks pretty wet, Harp.
Yeah, I know. Feels pretty damn wet too. Oh well.
White rain.
Pretty wet stuff. Melting when it hits the coat almost.
Oh, do you want me to tell the true story? Yeah,
Oh, Harvey was in the back of the truck with me. That you were there that day, Harv.
You guys jumped out when I said the guy's gonna move there. Just in case.